Spray scores! Powers lined up on the left side. Hits the pitch to Johnson. He gets outside. He's in! Mario Johnson! 2-point conversion! The Warriors are on! Unbelievable! 22 unbelievable! 16 seconds left.
Yeah, but even when they needed a big play, I was watching the third, I think it was the third quarter. We flushed him. We had a good rush. We flushed him, and he just kind of ran to his left, ran to his left, ran to his left, and went like this. And the guy was wide open.
Yeah.
Now, they got a penalty for pass interference on the play. I don't know why, but you're right. That's exactly what happens. He extends the
Too
play.
long. You can't cover guys.
And it's really hard in practice to simulate that.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
our look team. Our defensive backs aren't getting stretched 30, 40, 50, 60 yards, and the play's not lasting 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, which we knew that going in. He's a dynamic kid.
They're good.
But like I said, we were more concerned with, you know, you get beat by a better team, which we did. We need to fix a lot of things. And, you know, jumping off sides on fourth down, that has nothing to do with Andover.
Right.
Missing assignments, busting
I thought
coverages
I
has
thought
nothing
I
to do
saw
with
I
them.
thought I saw steam coming off your head
Yeah.
after those two fourth
Yeah.
down ones.
Yeah, that was tough. So, you know, those things, we have a lot of fixable things that had nothing to do with Andover's talent. But yeah, I mean, I love that we're playing statewide Division I talent, which I think is
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And you know, we got obviously another D1 opponent this week. So
Yeah. How did they play St. John?
St. John's lost to Mansfield.
Yeah, it's-
Same score as us, I think.
Oh.
35-7 or 35-6. 34. Yeah.
I'll tell you though, you had some bright stars out there. Nickerson was one of them.
Yeah, he was great. So he didn't play last year.
No.
Jason.
Yeah, we were
Nicholson.
trying to figure out his
He a
story.
senior, John?
He's a senior.
Senior.
Have you been trying
Is
to
he
get him
senior?
to play
Yeah.
for a
He-
couple of years? That's what I thought.
He played as a sophomore during the COVID year.
Yeah,
And he was on JV, and JV only played 3 games, so that was kind of a wash.
Yeah.
And then
He's such an outstanding athlete.
he really is.
He really is.
I mean,
Chased everything
he,
down.
he got blocked. He got pancaked on a play.
Yeah, and made the
And he
tackle.
got
oh
up
yeah,
and made the
that's right. He
tackle.
got back up again, got
was
himself
like-
back, and then he made the tackle.
It was like that.
10 yards down
who
the
was it?
field,
Debo Samuel. Who
Yeah.
made it? Was it Debo Samuel who caught the guy from behind? Remember in the
Oh,
NFL? It was like I saw him get pancaked, and and then of course I immediately followed the runner, and he caught him. It was unbelievable.
He's a really good athlete. He'll have some, you know, if he wants to play college football, there'll be some schools that recruit him. I mean, he's got a wingspan he's 7 foot plus wingspan, which is a big metric for them.
Well, yeah.
He jumps very high.
Yeah.
He's
Fast.
He's 6'5". Yeah, he's fast. He's done a nice job in this year with his discipline. You know, knows what he's doing, and so we're proud of him. He's got to keep it up.
Yeah, we were very impressed with him.
Played very well.
And we think, you know, coming after a year off, hopefully, you know, each week he's going to be making some big gains with improvement.
Right.
And we talked. I know. You said, "Well, they made some mistakes," but we thought overall the line did a pretty good
Yeah,
job
I
against
mean,
them.
generally speaking, we thought that they opened some holes for some plays for your running back to get through.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we had a lot of positive plays.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, again, it was the 4, 5, 6 yards, 4, 5, 6 yards, 4, 5, 6 yards. You know, you got to stay on schedule when you're doing that.
Yes.
And there were times we got behind schedule.
The biggest problem, in my opinion, of watching high school football for so many years, is facing 2nd and 13,
exactly.
second and
Behind the
12.
sticks.
Yeah,
Well, the penalties too.
yeah.
But where if a guy, you know, when they have Scotty Brown, who, you know,
Yeah.
if you're 2nd and 18,
Oh,
I mean, he's, you know, he can run, he can scramble for 20.
Yeah.
So
Right.
just.
Which he did.
Which he did, yes.
Hey,
Yeah, there was a time I think we had him for about a 15-yard loss,
Yeah.
and he escaped and ended up gaining a few yards.
Yeah.
But even his long run down the left sideline, that was a designed run right, and we were right
there.
there. We defended it very well, and he just cut back and
down the sideline. He
broke a few tackles. So our kids were in the right spots. They pursued properly. They secured their gaps, and then he just, you know, made a play. So.
Which
But again,
kids
that
like him
happens.
do
But,
that.
but like I said, for us, I mean, we think we're a good football team. We just, that aside, you tip your cap on a play like that. We got to improve our tackling. We'll do that. But the mental errors we have to fix. And I told the kids, I mean, ultimately it starts with me and our coaches and getting it right. And we feel like we're going to take a big jump this week.
John, can I ask you just
go
a
ahead,
quick
sure.
question? John, at one point this week, we were trying to figure out who your staff is. Would you mind going through who's doing what for you this year?
Yeah, sure.
You just mentioned your coaching staff, so.
Yeah, so Coach HT, you guys know, he's been running the defense for several years.
Yeah.
He's on the defensive side with Coach DiGristina, who's been here
Hey,
with
buddy.
us for 4 or 5 years. Ryan Morgera's up from middle school.
Oh, is he?
So those 3 guys are coaching the defense. Offensive side of the ball, there's Joe Pittarino, who was a volunteer for us last year.
Does his son play?
His son plays, Felix. And then,
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I
17.
heard, that- when you
Number
said his last
17,
name,
yeah.
it was like, oh, yeah, I
Return
remember that.
kicks and he,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis
Yeah.
is on there. So those are the 6 varsity coaches. And then we have JVs. We have Coach Dymo, Coach Butterfield, and Johnny White is back.
Oh,
Johnny White's a volunteer for the.
Is Butter got something wrong with his arm? Or some, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, all right.
Maybe he's holding the.
Maybe he was holding something when he was walking out. I just said, hey, Butter, and he went, hey. I don't think he was too happy,
Yeah, right.
at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But I thought I saw something on him. Maybe it was something else.
Who's doing middle school, Jen?
Middle school, we have Coach Crocker as the head coach. Justice Lane, you guys remember
Oh, yeah,
Justice
yeah,
from
right.
2017?
Yeah.
It's just funny seeing alums come back.
Yeah,
to coach.
yeah.
It's
That's a
awesome.
good thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love that about
Yeah.
Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
It's been that, well, you've done it, and
it's
Terry did it too. I love that about
No,
it.
it brings,
cool.
it keeps the tradition, it really does.
Yeah, for sure. And then Dan O'Brien is back. Dan, and then Bruce Pinto. You guys know Coach
We
Pinto.
love
He's
Bruce.
down there, yeah.
We
Oh,
love
is
it.
he the middle?
He's helping the middle school?
Yeah,
'Cause
second,
he's,
second year.
Oh,
Second year.
Nice.
It's 4 days a week. You know, it's 4 days a week, so he likes that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Bob Desto just came on. I don't know if you guys know Bob Desto.
I know
Yeah.
Bobby very well.
you
Grew
really?
up with Bob.
yeah,
Oh,
we,
okay.
yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We grew up with him. I grew up with him.
So Bruce recruited him to come on board late. So
He doesn't. He has no idea. He says they're saying things. He says it's French to me. I said, well, you better learn French
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
He'll be a good motivator. He'll be a good motivator.
He said, yes.
And how did they do? Did they play?
They open tomorrow.
Oh, they opened
First
tomorrow.
game tomorrow. They play Thursdays. Yeah.
and who, again, I missed who's your special teams? Who's doing that?
For varsity,
Yeah,
so we split it all up.
that's what because I asked, when I asked Butter who's coaching the special teams, and he said it's like a committee type of deal.
Yeah, Coach Morgera does the kick and kick return. So we kind of boil it down over the years, realizing like for us, the true special teams where you're bringing on a new unit is really kick and kick return, PAT, and punt. And last year we quick kicked the whole time. So we do that a lot of the time. Because our quick kick is our offense. When you're defending punt, that's your defense, right? You have to be able to defend. If it's 4th and 3, you got to defend
We didn't punt much, did we?
once.
Once. I was gonna say I don't remember us punting.
Yeah, no, we put together some drives into
Yeah.
their territory, but
Yeah.
so that's one of the reasons. So Coach HT and Coach Deach handle the punt defend. They handle PAT block because we don't know if they're going for a 2 or not. We need to be able to block it or
Yep.
defend it. So we kind of have the 3 special teams that we split up. So
Well,
Thank you.
I know we kind of mentioned it, you kind of mentioned a little while ago. I mean, it doesn't did you see any film of SJ? Are they still 5 wide, all over the
not
place?
as much. They're a little different this year. Yeah,
Okay.
they're under center a little bit.
Really?
Yep.
You mean like the quarterback's under the center?
he takes
They
the
don't
snap.
know how, they don't know, and Brown certainly doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they, really?
Yeah, they've changed things up. They had some changes in their coaching staff. Not Coach Andrew
Yeah.
is still there, but so yeah, they look a little bit different. Some stuff's the same. They still spread you out, but they have a couple of formations that are different from years past. So
Run, throw, both. They mix it
yeah,
up.
and predominantly throw.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Still.
Yeah, still. Yeah,
They always like, wow, although last year they had the,
Rodolakis.
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
was
sure.
strong.
yeah,
he was
good, he was a good player. Are we having anything, somebody asked us after the game,
Oh, yeah.
are we having anything, like, you know how we had the food trucks in the past and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Are we doing-
Colonial Way.
Is
Oh, we
that
are doing it?
Colonial Way.
Friday?
That's this Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, at 5:00. There's food trucks. This is I haven't confirmed this what exactly they're having.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Typically, there's food trucks, music, games for kids
Yeah.
at 5:00
And
till
there's-
7.
Don't like the student council and different groups try and raise money with raffles and stuff and sell stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great atmosphere.
that is good.
And it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a nice night too, weather-wise.
Yeah.
Tell you had a great crowd Friday.
I know.
It was
It was
Uh,
unbelievable.
we were really happy about that. We weren't happy that put the performance we put on for them,
no,
but
they're a big crowd.
we're hoping everybody be back on Friday. And we
There
can,
was, there
Yeah,
was.
can
you
put on a
should.
better
You'll
performance.
have more next.
Should have more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a hard time. We really did have a hard time seeing.
Yeah.
I mean, because all
Yeah,
the kids,
we need to
all the
talk.
kids were in the front of us.
Yeah.
And you know, I get it.
Yeah,
The
but
kids.
we need to talk to Jay about that, really, because it makes it
But some of
impossible
us,
for these
some
guys
of
to
us
do
get a
that.
little bit more upset than others. You know, banging on the.
Yeah,
Let's get that new press
there's
box.
no need, there's no
You didn't,
press
you
box.
didn't hear the banging on the glass or anything?
No,
It's going to be brand new because I'm going to be knocking on windows.
please do. Let's get that new press
No, we
box.
shouldn't. We shouldn't have to be yelling at the kids, really.
I'm not yelling. I'm
No,
just
no.
asking them nicely to
No,
sit
no, but we-
down.
But they can't, because the people in front of them are in stand.
Yeah, but if
It's
you
like-
if you take
Yeah,
off
if
some
you rope off that area.
that area
Yeah.
in front of you and say, if you're gonna sit here, you have to sit, they'll be fine. But you shouldn't have to be yelling
I'm
at
happy
the
they're there.
kids.
I'm happy they're
I'm
there.
happy the kids
Yeah,
are there too.
me too.
I am too. It was, we kept mentioning it on the air. It was like, oh my God, this place is packed.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's really good.
Yeah, but I think again, this you know, like you guys said, there'll probably be more people
Yeah,
this week.
absolutely.
In 2017, we had Colonial. It was the only other time we had Colonial Way and St. John's on the same night, and I can remember coming out for warm-ups and the stands were almost full.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It
Cars
was
were down
enormous.
on-
Yeah, there were five.
Cars
There were
were all the
over.
way down on
290.
Holdridge.
We kept saying there were over 5,000 people there.
So
remember that
folks,
night.
Get
Oh,
there
God.
early
They
Friday
really,
night.
they really need to.
Get there
Yeah.
early.
Get there early.
If you come into the game,
They were backed up on
early.
290.
Parking in my driveway is only $20.
Jack that up. Inflation.
It used to be 10.
8%.
It's too funny. So,
How about health-wise, you good?
yeah, I was
Yeah,
going
we
to
are.
ask you that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have a couple of bumps and bruises, but
Yeah,
nothing significant.
nothing major.
And we came out of our scrimmages healthy too, which is
Oh,
good.
good.
Bananas.
We have bananas. We have bananas at halftime. Yeah, yeah. I think what happened on Friday, they don't have a lot of kids play two ways, and we do. So they have 125 kids in their program.
yeah.
So
They were huge.
They had, but
They
they
had
had.
about 80 there.
Yeah.
Oh no, they had. I think they had more than that. It
No,
was
no, I counted 75.
75.
Well, I was going to say
$75.
he said they had 125 in their program, 40 freshmen. So that would leave how many left?
Yeah,
80.
They had 75 kids
10
dressed
through
because I
12.
counted every one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a difference in the game too. They were a little deeper,
Yeah.
a little more experienced, and obviously they had those explosive guys. But like I said, we just have to focus on us honestly this week. We really do. It's not cliche. Like we need to just clean our stuff up and play hard.
I thought TJ had a very good game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially running the ball.
He's a very dependable kid. He's coachable. He does what you ask. He knows what he's doing, and he plays really hard. So you
He
can
runs
count on
hard.
it. Yeah, and you can count on a kid like that. We need more guys like that we can count on to know their assignment and give max effort.
Yeah, you know, we had the graphic up for 24 years. I've been saying the exact same thing. Football is the ultimate team sport because you got 10 guys doing the right thing, and if one guy misses his assignment, blows the whole thing up.
It really does. Yeah.
What year number is this for you, John?
9.
9?
That's fast.
9. If you count
9
COVID.
years.
If you count the COVID
Yeah,
year.
yeah. got it.
9 years. Good for you. Thank
That's
you.
fast.
Thank
That
you
is
for your
fast.
service.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's good having somebody in the school.
Well, you
too.
were
I
young
really
when you
believe
started.
that.
Yeah, right. Younger.
No, we were not.
We were younger.
We were younger. That's a good one. All right, we're gonna wrap it up and
Yeah.
bring on
Four kids.
four kids.
Yep.
We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, welcome back. Second half of Coach's Corner. I guess we've had some technical difficulties. So all that beautiful stuff, John, we did in the first half is on tape. Nobody saw it at home, but they're going to see it tonight. All right, joining us here for the second half are senior leaders, and I'm going to go around the dais here. Oliver Canavan, right?
Yep.
Tommy Caputo, T.J. Welch, John O'Leary. Welcome, gentlemen. Just a tough night. He's good, TJ.
Yeah, he is. He was all over the field. Had the pass game, had the run game. It was tough to cover both.
I know. It's hard. It really is hard.
Yeah.
John, you are a backup guard.
Yeah, I'm switching in whenever
I
anybody
know,
needs
but I
me.
saw you when you walked in here. I said, he's a guard? I said, we got these guys that are 6'7", 305, and 6'5", and what are you,
think-
$185?
A little more than that. I think we're underestimated a little bit. People, Tommy's 1-2,
Yeah.
or he's a starter. I mean, we're underestimated. We got speed. That's what we have on our side.
Well, that's what guards need anyways, right? You're pulling all the time.
Mhm.
Johnny played inside linebacker the whole game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
playing-
Yeah.
So you're playing inside linebacker?
Yeah.
And then spelling?
Yeah.
Okay.
So whoever needs a
Spells on.
break,
Okay.
I'm in for it.
And Oliver, running, right? Running back? Is that what you did?
Receiver. And
Oh,
outside
wide
backer.
receiver.
Yeah.
Yep. We didn't throw the ball very much though, right?
I don't know how many now, 12 to 15 times. Yeah.
Oh, did we throw it that much?
Do you know?
I'm not
Final
100%
stats.
sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk a little bit about each of them?
Yeah, sure. I'll start with Tommy. So Tommy plays, as you mentioned, he plays guard. 2-year starter at guard, right? Second year, but did you play a little your sophomore year? To get guard a little
No.
bit? No. Playing inside linebacker as well this year, more than last year. Just just a great kid and dependable, tough. That's just one of the best leaders we have on our team. Just leads by example. Had a great off season in the weight room, so he's done a nice job. Ollie's obviously a team leader as well, who missed a little bit of the preseason with an injury, but we just got him back. When was it? Last week? Middle of last week.
Yeah. Start of the week.
So we just kind of sprinkled him in back in this past week. Got his feet wet a little bit. This week he'll hopefully be back to full. Play split end and outside backer. TJ, 3-year starter at safety. Obviously starting quarterback this year, played maybe about 20% of the snaps at quarterback last year, but is getting every snap this year. He's our leader and was our MVP last year, voted by the kids. So we're lucky to have him back, and he's done a great job. And then we talked about Johnny plays inside linebacker and offensive guard and does both really well. And played D-line last year. We moved him from D-line back to linebacker, which he moved. It was a good unselfish move. He moved for the betterment of the team, and he's done a nice job there. So, 4 really good kids, and we need more like them, which we believe we're moving in the right direction with the rest of our guys. But they're 4 really good leaders.
It's hard at this time of year, especially if you're coming off an injury, to get out there and play. It's hot. You're going both ways. I would think that October is a much better time for that. TJ, by the way, great play at the end of the first half, knocking
Thank
that pass down.
Thank you.
I thought the guy was.
Oh,
gonna
that was our free safety,
It was you, 14.
Ryan Igel.
Huh?
Knocking it down at the end.
Yeah, at the end of the first half.
I think that was Igel on that.
I thought I saw you running away from the guy.
I saw the ball get bad, and I was happy.
You were happy it was over, right, that first half.
You go into halftime.
They're a good team, obviously. What about St. John's? Coach said things are a little bit different this year. They're not necessarily 5 wide shotgun all the time.
Yeah, they're still going to be a tough team. It's going to be a tough game, just like every year. It's going to be a hard-fought game. Hopefully,
They never rebuild, right? They just reload.
Yep.
I know. It's tough. It is. It's
Yeah,
tough.
they're a talented team for sure.
Yeah. TJ, what are you facing against that defense of theirs?
Their defense, I think if we hammer the edges, we're going to be very successful. I think, outside sweeps, screens, I think those are going to be deadly against those guys.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Sounds like
He's confident.
Bill Belichick. I'm telling you, I'm going to start calling you Bill. How does it feel to be so-called normal again?
Good.
Like not having to wear a mask during
great.
practice and.
Or in the locker room last year.
Or,
great.
Yeah, the locker room feels good.
It brings the team
I-
together more.
I'm sorry?
It brings the team together more.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel so bad for all those kids. in the last 2 years. Especially in 2020, when the 6 games and that was, it was awful.
And just the, even the atmosphere of the games, where I think last year, we could crowds last year, but I think probably some people are still nervous to come back. And it seems like Friday night was back to where we were.
Oh, my God.
From
There were
3 years
so
ago.
many. Do you guys notice how many people are there? I know it's hard,
Yeah.
concentrating on games.
Maybe pre-game, but
Yeah.
during the game, I don't really pay attention to that.
And everybody was in the black, for the blackout.
Blackout, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
We were really appreciative of the students and everybody, the community. I mean, it was a great turnout. Like I said, hopefully this week we put on a little bit better performance.
It's, that team is, when you got everybody back like they had, it's tough to compete against them. And we've got people that are stepping in. Yeah, we have people returning too, but it's hard to fill those positions. It really is. How about, from your standpoint at guard, are they big?
St. John's or Andover?
St. John's.
John's.
Andover's done. I'm done with them.
I wouldn't say as big as last year, but they're definitely still going to be like tough and scrappy. We just got to get in there, get our heads down, and put in the work. And
Do you guys look forward to it? I mean, every game's a big game. Every game's a big game, but this one has to mean a little bit more.
it does. It definitely
Yeah, it always
does.
does.
There's a little bit of a chip on our shoulder
Because
from last year.
you must know some of the guys over there, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
And did you all play with some of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
When did you start playing? I didn't do that. When did you start playing?
I started playing in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
TJ.
I don't know, somewhere even before. second.
Somewhere around
Yeah,
there?
Like 1st grade, kindergarten, something like that.
I started in 1st grade.
First grade?
Yeah.
I started 6th grade.
That's all right.
So how many
Turned
kids
out
from
pretty good.
your class play on their squad?
It's honestly, it's not a lot at
Few,
all.
3 or
Yeah.
4?
I mean,
I think one
You
kid.
don't have to name names. I was just curious of the number.
Yeah.
I think one,
Yeah.
honestly.
One
I
from
think
your
it's just
class?
one kid.
Yeah.
A senior?
Yes, how many
Yeah.
from their class are on St. John's from Shrewsbury? They said
oh.
one.
Yeah. It's good. We've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
But we get pumped up for every game, There are certain teams we don't, by we, I'm not talking for you guys, I'm talking about us. There are certain teams that we like to beat. I won't say that on TV, but you guys can probably figure it out too. So I'm figuring they must get. Does practice change a little bit when they're on the docket?
Yeah, I don't know. And our guys practice pretty well, so,
Well, I can't imagine them not.
Yeah.
I know, but
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. It's definitely more hype in the week, it's just more the, media, the phone calls, and, people are aware of the game from my end. I don't know that I see a lot. I know the kids I know what they're thinking, right? But you gotta be realistic about it.
I look back at last year over there. It was an electric atmosphere. There had to be over 5,000 people there. It was nuts. And you guys, I'm sure, heard, well, maybe you didn't, because the feed wasn't working, but we told everybody, make sure they get there early,
sure.
especially if it's food truck night and the class is doing all the special stuff.
Colonial Way, yeah.
Yeah. How about being the leaders now? Has things changed a little bit? I always like to ask that question.
I don't think it changed all too much, but I mean, you definitely held at a higher standard. Got to be a leader on and off the field. You got to show the team.
Can't be a goof off.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't take players off. I get it. John, you too? You think so too?
Yeah, I think so too. I think it brings us closer to the guys because you always got to be a role model for them and make sure everyone's doing the right thing.
One of the reasons I personally love high school sports is because it teaches you so many life lessons. Not everybody's going to go and play D1 or D2 or even D3, but it teaches you responsibility, how to work together, how to not be an idiot, you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure you guys are leaders, but I don't imagine you scream and yell at your teammates very often. You probably don't have to. That's what I love about football.
And I think for us, at this point in our season, being a leader is about responding to adversity. In any season has adversity. Very few teams go undefeated. So we talked a lot about that after the game and this week. That's a good life skill too.
Mhm.
You get knocked down,
Mhm.
and how you respond is really important. So that's kind of been a focus this week.
I think it's great. Do you play other sports, TJ?
Yeah, lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yeah,
Lacrosse?
I play lacrosse too.
Lacrosse.
Nothing.
That's all right. How about track?
Used to play baseball.
Go do track.
You should do something when you're done with
You know
senior
what?
year football.
You don't like tracks. You just
I don't know about that.
run and throw the shot, but whatever.
Practices are a little different.
Yeah,
Just different. I'll say
You're
different.
not getting your head beat in. Unless you get hit by the shot put. I know it's really early, that we got about 3 minutes left. How about playing at the next level, even though we just talked about you don't necessarily have to, but are you thinking about playing at the next level? Go ahead, John.
No, I don't think I am. I'm gonna focus on school. Try and get.
Do you have an idea where you want to go? I know it's
a
early.
few schools? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay around here.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. TJ?
Yeah, I was thinking playing like D3, maybe D2 football, but probably D3. I've been looking at Springfield, Endicott, St. A's. Those are my big ones.
Good schools.
Yeah.
Isn't, where's Ryan? Ruggiero?
TJ.
TJ?
he's
TJ's
at St. A's.
Yeah, TJ's at
At St. A's?
St. A's. And then we have Grady Rodman's at Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
And Brady Soldo's there for lacrosse.
Oh, yeah.
Brady's playing football
Okay.
there.
I'm thinking going down south to like JMU or something for academics,
Good.
and sports.
Where do you want to be? Do you know already?
Well, I want to be a business major.
Oh,
for-
okay.
Yeah.
But you want to go down south?
Yeah. Maybe.
For the weather?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm not sure about college football because right now my top school is Syracuse, and that's a little bit up there for me.
Oh, what do you want to do at Syracuse?
Communications.
You want to be me?
I do.
Come on.
I do.
Take my place. Do
All
it.
right. All right.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah, there's only a couple of schools that yeah, and it's hard to get in, right?
Yeah, it is.
Syracuse is tough to get
Mhm.
in. Syracuse, I know there's another one, but I can't think of it. Well, good luck, guys, this week. And you know what? College football, and John can attest to it, is different. And I never played college football, but I saw my son play. And this is the best time of your life. Whether you think that or not, right now, it is. You go to college, it's a job, because that guy that's driving you, his job depends on how well you do. It's different, isn't it? It's different.
Yeah.
So enjoy this time. It really is the best time of your life. No senioritis yet. It's way too early. All right? We'll wait till October. When we have you on again.
2 weeks.
A couple of weeks. John, good luck this week. You know it's going to be absolutely packed. There's going to be a ton of people there. Like we've said many times already on the show, be there early. Otherwise, you're not going to get in. It's nuts.
Or you're going to wait a long time in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember people waiting for pizza the last time for an hour to get pizza. All right, gentlemen, good luck. Go get them.
Thank you.
Have a good week. John, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week on Coach's Corner.